Greetings and salutations, dear viewers. Nakatulili here, and I'm here to take a quick look at Tower of Elements 2. Made by Frogdice, this game is still in development. In fact, it's super pre-alpha right now, but I have been gifted with the opportunity to give what has been accomplished a look. Now again, keep in mind this is super pre-alpha, so it's far from completed. There's not even any background music in it. I'll have probably put some background music I could find in just to be there. Now, Frogdice was fairly successful with Tower of Elements and recently Dungeon of Elements, which I showed off to all of you. So now they're working on Tower of Elements 2. There's a Kickstarter for this currently running that'll finish sometime in early January. It's even on Steam Greenlight, so you can go find it and give it a vote. I'll have links to everything you could need right there in the video description. Now, as to this game is kind of interesting. It plays a bit like, with a little bit of city building, and I guess you could say some RPG aspects, but mostly city building and Bejeweled-like gameplay. Let's go ahead and take a look, though. I've got one that I've been kind of messing around with. Let's start new and show you what's going on. There are actually 3 different locations that you can create a town in. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna go with easy because I'm bad. Peach Butt. And now we have Peach Butt and Wazzed. So let's go ahead and boot up Peach Butt and see what happens. Now when you start out, you've got nothing. You've got a bunch of open lots and a whole lot of not much you can do about them. You are going to want, about as quickly as possible, food. So you'll want the farm. We do not have enough Triforces there to get that one. So you're looking at a lot of supplies. You can see our current supplies right up top here. We have no lumber, we have no ore. Our population is 150, we have 199 food, and we have 25 triads. So about the first thing you're going to want to do is get some of these things built, and some of them are more important than others. Like, you want to farm. You just want to farm, because food. The food is... It's not something that you constantly have to produce to keep people happy, but it is a resource used in a lot of renewable tools, or consumable tools. Granary helps increase maximum population. Lumber mill helps create wood, but we don't have any supplies. I've been told that they are going to change it so it does not require wood and ore to make. Let's see here. Academy lets you research new things, which we can't use yet. Blacksmith creates things where you have to, like, research them first in the Armory, and then you can create them in the blacksmith. And then the foundry helps make ores. So, not really a whole lot I can do at the moment, since I only have 25 triads. So, oh, you can also click on these little dudes. Yes, you do. Yeah, I guess that would be a problem. Okay, so over to the right, we have menu, achievements, history, which is, I assume, just kind of like what you've done up until now. A bestiary, which we don't have any entries in yet. Same as in the previous Tower of Elements game, as you kill enemies, they'll occasionally drop a little scroll, grab it, and it'll add them to that. City is just where we are now, and Conquest. Now, Conquest here is sort of where the meat of the game is going to be. Now, there is a little option here to gear up, but we don't have any gear yet. I'll show you a lot more of what happens further on later. Right now, we only have this one little thing here. This actually shows what your arena looks like. Fairly standard. Battle! You can see here, just by matching things, you can shoot out fireballs. Hey, there's a guy! if I match those, it'll shoot him. Man, that hit him pretty hard. Let's do it again!
Awesome!
Enemies will come from the side, and you actually have to complete rows and the like, and when you do, it'll shoot orbs out from that location to hit them. So if you see a bunch of enemies coming in on the bottom, you're going to want to shoot a bunch out of the bottom. Now you can jump straight to the next battle, but I'm going to return to the city. Because after the first time you've won any major battle, you are asked a question. Okay, while beating the tutor did not truly serve as a challenge, you learned a lot in sheer tactics. The next step is a little bit harder. You must decide what to do with your enemy after the battle. And we're given various options. I actually don't know what influence these have over anything. And this may just be something that's not implemented yet. Because I know the various options you can choose will increase your 4 options over here, depending. And maybe something will happen later on, like you have to have a certain marshal in order to do something. So you can get kind of brutal, execute him, display his head in the middle of town. Set him free, wounded, defeated, nature and his own culture will decide what happens to him. I may go with this one, the people are the ones who have suffered, and more than once, let them decide. Trial by jury, even though it's going to be a very weighted trial. Or, I think almost every one of these always has an option of, give it to the sorcerers and let them have fun with it. Oh, have his body preserved and hung up in the nearest tower, okay. I'll set policy on that one. Yes, it is. Good for you! That's kind of bad. Okay, now for winning, though, you can see we now have 125 triads. So, we now have enough to make a farm. Do we have enough to make anything else? We're not going to have enough to make a foundry. Foundry and lumber mill are going to be your next big priorities. I think just because these 3 things are going to be what gets you your supplies to do everything else. We are going to want to increase our population. We could make a granary. But we're going to need a lot more food before we can do much in the way of that. Can't do anything at the academy yet. Armory, we kind of pointless to make any of those since we don't have any recipes or anything yet. And then Town Hall you can also click on. Now in Town Hall, you can also upgrade Town Hall, and you can buy dudes to help you out. Like, I could buy a little archer lady. Now, when you buy these, they are one-time use. You use one, and you can't use it anymore. You have to go buy another one. The cost is pretty minimal, at least the first one is. The second one and thereon, I think, are much cheaper. And I don't think we have... No, we do have enough supplies for that one, so I'm actually going to buy one of those. And then there's these, which do not go away when you buy them. They're much more expensive, but buying one of these actually reduces how much time it takes to do things. Like if I buy farmers, then when I go down here to the farm, I can add farmers. I'm going to go ahead and make some food. Boop. And now there's a timer going. But I can go ahead and add farmers, and it will decrease the wait time. Now, at the moment, I don't think... And this is something where, like, this is still super early on, and there's going to be a lot of balancing going into this. But right now, I think the dudes that you buy, like these dudes up here, I don't think they help nearly enough to be worth it. Because right now, each one just decreases the time by 1 second. And that's it. Like, 60 seconds versus 59 seconds really isn't that big a deal. But, as you can see over here, I can also upgrade this farm. Right now I'm harvesting 6 food. That was 2, so, like, cabbage here will net me 3 food per cabbage. And as you upgrade, you start growing newer foods that instead give you 4, 5, 6 food per food unit. So there's still not too much we can do in here. Now we got a farm going, though. We've got that. So let's go out and conquest some more. Now that we've beat that first one, I can actually grab her and put her down there so I can call on her when the time is right. Now that is stage 1. I can also go to, that is level 4. That is not what I want to do. Level 2. Now level 2 is going to be a little more troublesome because we're going to have to kill more than just one guy. And I get the feeling you're going to be in here a lot. It's always nice when they chain down like that. Enemies will drop money you can grab. I'm not entirely sure what the money does when you grab it, but it's there. The enemies tend to die pretty quickly, but a lot of the trouble doesn't really come from killing the enemies and doing enough damage to them. The trouble more comes from being able to make a pair at all. Or not really a pair, make a set, I guess. Okay, so I gotta kill you somehow. Now I saw a little triad there, so I could grab that, and that's just free money. They explode all nice like now, too. That looks neat. I like it. Like a little bit of a Wind Waker-y explosion there. That's probably the intention. I mean, this is still, like, super pre-alpha. Is it pre-alpha or is it beta at this point? I actually don't know. It's pre-release. It has not been released yet and is still being worked on. That's where we are. Oh, poo. Okay, so I don't know how much I can actually do to take that guy down there out. So I'm just going to keep sending... There we go. If I keep matching things up top, things will eventually drop down far enough that it makes it easier for me to make matches lower. But I find about the hardest thing to do on these is just kill low enemies. Because if I want to kill a high enemy, I can make a match down here, and that'll change crap around enough that I can get new blocks up top if I'm having trouble making a match. But on the bottom... There's not a whole lot you can do to get new stuff on the bottom, and now I'm sort of boned. Okay, so that's... should be one dead, maybe. Can I do anything at all here? I can do that one. And this is once again where I'm trying desperately just to get to him. Oh, you come on! Aha, come on. What are you, a bat? And you can see as he beats on that, my health is actually going down. So... troublesome, to say the least. Is that low enough? No, it wasn't. He's actually on the very bottom. Dang, wait. Yeah, there we go. Yay, I'm a winner. I got 25 wood for that. Yeah, let's return to the city. Town's treasury currently has enough funds to build something. A statue of myself. Yeah, just because we have enough money doesn't mean we should. I want to, like, make people, like, happy and so I don't want to, like, do these. I don't like either of those. I like one of these, because, like, I get the feeling this one's going to make people happy, and this one's going to be, like, the intelligent decision. Better safe than sorry. Can always use money later on when we may actually need it. Okay, now that I have wood, where is my lumber mill? No, I don't have enough ore. Dang. Well, what else can I make? I don't need to worry about that. I still don't have... A lot of these require recipes. So you have to get the recipe, then start researching. I do not have enough to make that either. I do not have enough to do much of anything in Town Hall. So I guess, hey you, make me more food. And let's go Conquest again. No, not level 3. Level 3. I get the feeling you will be spending a great deal of time right here, though. Just out, killing dudes. Now, yeah, one thing you will notice is, if I shoot 3 out horizontally like that, the first one will hit a dude, and the remaining 2 will keep going, and, like, hit dudes behind the first one. That's neat, and I like it. Okay, so I got you down there. Ooh, health. I didn't actually need it, but it's nice. Okay, I gotta be able to hit you. You're like way up top, jeez. Oh no, you're not. You're actually just below way up top. Okay, so I want to take you out. Now, I think I'll probably play right up until the first major boss, then I'll go out and show you a little bit of what happens later on in the game. Because you also get various spells and things. And the spells are actually exceptionally important for later on. Because I was getting wrecked really early on, and that's where I discovered that I'm really not very good at this game. I figured, it's like Bejeweled. Everybody's played some Bejeweled. I can do this. And then I died a lot. Now that said wave approaching, I'm not really sure what that especially meant. I would assume it means like, hey, more dudes are coming, but dudes were already coming, so it didn't really feel like... This is a match 3, match 4 or above, even, if it's not completely obvious. You can only drag one, you cannot drag them horizontal, or you cannot drag them diagonally.
Awesome!
Man, I gotta hit him. There we go. You cannot drag them diagonally as much as you may want to. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight to the next battle. Now we have a huge area to play with. And you can occasionally get those chains where it just sends this whole rush of everything down from the top, and it's pretty great. Okay, so we got you. And we got you coming. All this stuff killing everything like that's not coming up top. Okay, I need another one. Let's go with that one. Now, I suppose when I get to the boss, which I think the boss is going to be the next one. Oh, Jewel. Yay, I got a little scroll! That means it's been added to my bestiary now. Now, when they drop... Oh, wow. Now a wave is approaching? When they drop money, I'm not sure if I have to pick it up or not. I'm under the impression that I do, or it won't give it to me. Okay, no, I can do that. And that. Eat it! All y'all! Now, when I say this is like a super early build, this is where there are even very limited sound effects in the game, and there is no music, so yeah, it's a really early build. Rest assured, they have every intention of adding music to things later on. Oh no, I missed it. Well, that was aimed beautifully. Crap. That was too low. That was sort of high enough. That wasn't high enough to hit you? Yay! Yay! Okay, return to city. Mysterious door has appeared at the base of one of the trees in the... Wow, really? Really? They're leaving offerings? Like, the crap's wrong with you guys? What do you plan to do about the door? Nothing. It's a door. It's not doing nothing. Board it up or tear it down. Hey, it's a door. I think this would probably be the more intelligent thing to do, though. Like, if it just mysteriously appeared, we should probably look into it, or something. And then, since I completed 2 levels, I've actually got 2 of these to go through. Yes! Eh. Wow, really? Whatevs. Okay, make more food. I think that timer continues on even while I'm, like, off in Conquest, so you can set some pretty high timers. Yay, good for you. Okay, now I do have enough to make a foundry and a lumber mill, so I'm going to make me a lumber mill, and I'm going to tell them to make me some lumber. Right now you can only set the little timer up to 2. Granary, I still don't need the academy. Well, wait, no, the academy makes... Yeah, let's go ahead and make an academy. And now I can research these. So let's research that, which is actually going exceptionally fast. Yay. And now I've learned a spell. Breeze, which is, again, really useful. That's a long time. I'll research it, though. I'm not researching anything else. Armory is where the dagger is. I'll go ahead and make an armory. And then we can research dagger. It just occurred to me that I would probably need to have the armory before it showed any of these as being unlocked at all. So those are going, and they'll be going for a little while. Now, I don't have any more lumber, so I can't make any more of that, but I am making lumber. So if I wanted to wait here long enough, I could make enough lumber to eventually get the foundry. And then I can just set off building, like, all of the things. Granary is still important, I guess. Now, it does use up a lot of these supplies, however, population, it doesn't reduce your population. Like, it doesn't kill off 100 people. That's just the minimum you have to have. So I guess I'll go ahead and get a granary. I guess I'll go ahead and make a blacksmith. And this is another little, bug that happens that, again, beta will be beta. And then one of these I do not have enough things to make. So, other than that, I think we're doing pretty alright. That one's going to be researching for a little while, so I'm not going to worry about that. That one is make me more food. Granary, not going to worry about. Lumber mill is almost done. So let's go ahead and go back to Conquest, where now I also have a spell that I can put down. And as soon as that dagger is done being researched, and then I build one, I can put the daggers down over here. So that's all of them, and now that we've completed these 4, the boss shows up. Ancient Tower, level 5, battle. Now, okay, I should probably, like, start doing something. I am in need of all of the things. Wow, I killed the boss already. Eat it, boss! Now, if I get stuck and I, like, absolutely can't do anything down here on the bottom, I can use Breeze, which I actually have to build up Breeze. I can't use it right away, and I think I will, actually. Boop. To make my life a little bit easier. Yay! Breeze will destroy a single block on the field. There we go. Breeze will destroy a single block on the field, and wow, the timer actually keeps going between matches. And it charges up by you making matches. So you can see now, it's if I make 8 more matches, I'll be able to use Breeze again. That's kind of alright. And now that we've done that, we've unlocked level 2, I guess, which level 2 is where the game starts to get hard. And where you can see things get interesting, because this isn't a square anymore. Was that one? No, that's a regular one. That's the horrible one. This one, it actually has a divide in the middle. And then that one is square. So let's go ahead and head back to the city. Now here they're actually talking about the big thing that we just killed. Let's see, what do we want to do? I like that one. That one's terrible. Actually, I like that one better. Because this one actually implies it not, like, continuing to cause problems. I like that one better. Oh. Good for you. I'm gonna make more food. And I'm gonna make more of a lumber. Greenery, don't have to worry about. This should be done researching at this point. Actually, no, it's not. Got another 42 seconds to go. Nothing really left to do here. So there's actually not a whole lot I can do right now. I can use up, this is how you increase population. I can use up 200 food to use the granary twice, which will increase my population by 5 each time I do it, which means you're actually going to be at this for a long time. But that's it for how this has gone so far. This is where then... Okay, I've almost got this taken care of. So as I researched spells in the academy, which that one's still got a long ways to go, that gives you more spells you can use. Armory and finding recipes will make you more things. I can now go to the blacksmith and build one of these for 5 triads, 1 ore, 1 lumber. Now, at the moment, and this is kind of why they're removing the lumber and ore requirements to build the lumber and ore places, is because right now I could buy 1 dagger and I would be short ore and I would just not get any more ore. So I'm not gonna. But, that was the first boss. From here things get a little funny. Let's go ahead and check out WASD, where I've been given access to some of the developer controls to, like, max everything out. But this is now where I can look through the academy. We can see all the various spells that have unlocked. Destroy all the water runes on the tower. Destroy all fire runes in the tower. Destroy all earth runes in the tower. And then you get some other fancy ones. Remove all the blocked runes in the tower. Which, I like that one. I really like that one. Especially for the one boss level. I like that one. That's a long way in, though. Is there anything else to get rid of blocked runes? Corrupted runes? That's like super high level stuff, though. Like, there anything over here? Switch 2 runes, burn a couple rooms. How about these? Remix the entire board. Wow, yeah, to actually deal with any of these, you've got to get pretty high up. But there's the academy. I can now go into, say, the lumber mill, where I have whatever kind of wood this is, where now one of these will give me 6 wood per wood. And we have a farm where I'm making eggplants, where one of those will give me 7 food per. The foundry, Primordium, will give me 6 ore per. All of these are at the maximum rank now. Armory, so this is all of the various weapons and stuff you can unlock. Town Hall, I've got all of these guys down here. I've got a bunch of these. And if we head off to Conquest now, I'm going to gear up, and I'm actually going to put one of these down here somewhere. Heals 10%. I like that. 10 random runes. I like. Destroy 5 rooms in a cluster. I don't like that one because it takes so long to charge up. That one just takes longer, but holy crap. Okay, so we got that going. I like the healers on occasion. And I've unlocked a new area down here, which I'm quite certain I'm just going to get outright murdered at. Oh my goodness. Some of these are really interesting looking, but they're actually a nightmare to play on. 11... I guess 11 is the earliest? This one wouldn't be so bad to play on. But, like, this one? Good luck hitting any enemies that are on the top and bottom. Because it's going to be really hard to get a match in any of those areas. Which is actually the big problem I ran into on this one. It was just almost impossible for me to get matches on the top and bottom. Let's take a look at level 11 here and see what happens, though. Okay, we've actually changed continents now, so we're even getting a different aesthetic for the area. I will take some of that money. You can see I'm slowly charging up all my abilities here. I can use these. All of these items here are one-time use. I will have to go buy another one if I actually want to use any of those, or use those again. I can't tell what's attacking me and what's in the process of dying because these turtles, man. Oh, these guys are actually taking multiple hits now, too. Oh, jeez. I haven't even gotten to the hard part of this. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's probably a corrupted rune or something. Oh, dearie me. Okay, you can die and get the crap away from me. All of you guys can just die and get the crap away from me. That's gonna be another corrupted one there, yeah. Does this get rid of the corrupted ones, or blocked tiles? No, 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 go away. Okay, so I gotta kill you guys. I gotta kill all you guys. I don't have anything to deal with corrupted runes, because I was not expecting corrupted runes. I can heal a little bit if it comes to that. Destroy 10 random runes, destroy 5 runes in a cluster. Now when I use these, it will actually fire out in that direction, so I can use this one and go in here and go BAM! And it will actually shoot out a bunch. So that's helpful, especially when you get stuck in a bind. Poo gas? You guys take a beating. What even are you guys? Like Medusa heads or something. I am quickly running out of things that I can do. What was this one? Destroy 10 random rooms. There we go. This one will remix the board, which is useful if I just, like, have no pairs. I can hit that one, which I may go ahead and do here just to show off, but I may actually win. I think this is about it. If I could do anything... Yep, you know what? Remixing board. That remix didn't do anything for me. You can die. Oh, you know what? I can summon these guys, and they'll come out and start doing stuff. So, like, have this guy come out here, and he should start, I'm just gonna eat a little bit of damage here a while. I hope this guy does something eventually. I thought that was just 10%. Yeah, 10%. That'll do it! Just throw a friggin' giant rock on him, holy crap. And then that'll, like, slide back. I'll go ahead and summon you, too. Then that rock will go back and, like, hit everybody in the area. And then I've got even, these bombs. Does damage to invader in a 4x4 section, so I can do this, and then go... Boom! Oh boy, we've got more coming in. I was not expecting more coming in. Yeah, I was not expecting more coming in. Well, at least I got guys out now. Anything? Anything at all? Do that one. I want to be able to move things diagonally. There's so many matches that I could do. Blockade. Now, these guys won't stay out forever. They will eventually just kind of wander off. Now, that's a thing I set down if I can manage to shoot something into it. I'm remixing the board again because it'll actually split it out in 3 ways. Oh, this is not going to end well for me at all. Here, all of you up here die. Health is nice. I like health. I'm having a lot of trouble hitting anything here on the bottom. You die. Having a lot of trouble hitting anything here on the bottom. I can do that. I can do that. I'm getting murdered outright. I think that would hit him. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I can't hit this one guy way up top. I can heal again, so I can do that. Yay! I got him! Holy crap, that was not easy. Now, what do we got here? Oh, well, that's a crappy decision to have to make. That's a good point. I like that one. I actually like that one. I like that one. Like, I mean, we'll be able to get food back up eventually. And these actually have no bearing on your own stats, because, like, hey, we're going to go without food. I have so much food, guys. But we would be able to hold up food better. We shouldn't just, like, voluntarily kill off half the population. I think, like, okay, everybody goes with a little bit less food. I like. That are, like, the warriors, because we're constantly getting attacked. And we kind of need to defend who's left. I don't know, this one, though, I like that one. Let's go with that one. But yeah, this has been, I suppose that'll do it for here. I'm sure there's a lot that I didn't show off still, but the game's still in development. The game's still got a lot of ways to go. It's up on Kickstarter right now, so go give that a check. Until next time, everyone. Hope to see how this game turns out.